Hello everybody and welcome back to Shay's Hobby Bay. This is Saturday. It is October the 27th, 2018. It's 12:13 p.m. right now. This is another question of the week video. So this is from my friend Audie. Y'all all know her as Kathy. Kathy's her name, Audie's her nickname. Her YouTube channel is Miss Crafty Girl 42. Okay, she asked the question, how old was you when you got your first car? Well, let me see. I don't remember exactly. I'm going to say I was at least 17. Might have been 16. Now this is what I consider my first car, because it was my first car, even though I never did drive it. I had wanted my own car. Mom and Daddy didn't have the money to get me one. We seen a car on the side of the road on the highway where we lived in Collins, and it was for sale. It had a for sale sign on it, so it was an old car. You know, the person themselves was selling it. Me and Dad stopped and looked at it. Me and Dad talked to my granny, his mama, and borrowed the money to let me get it. So she did. I hope Dad paid her back. They both passed away now. But anyway, so we got the car. But then come to find out, it wasn't totally fixed and running. So Daddy was supposed to do something to it, work on it, fix it before I could drive it. And so it sat in the yard, in the backyard. And that was it. It seemed like the color was like a red rusty color. And it was a small type car. It might have just had 2 doors. But it might have had 4 doors. I'm not sure because it was a small car. Now, Audie, as far as remembering the name of the car, you know, the type, the year, and all that, I don't remember. And I never did drive that car. So, I don't know what Daddy ended up doing with it. I don't remember. But anyway, but then Mom and Daddy had a car. It was a 4-door black Mercury Ford. And they didn't want it anymore. And they wanted another car. So Mama had gotten her another car, a bigger car. And I think she got it when she was in Florida with Daddy at one point. And she drove it home. She went to Florida with him and she comes driving up home in a different car. And so I begged them to let me have the black one, you know, let me claim it as my car, to keep it. They were going to let it go back. But I begged them. I said, please don't let it go back. Please keep it and let it be mine. Let me claim it. Let me use it and drive it around. And they did. But they called it a lemon. It lasted for a little while. I know I had a wreck in it when I was 17. And I got married when I was 18. So I didn't really have it that long. And when I got married, I didn't, you know, have it. They ended up having to let it go back, I guess, before I got married, and then I didn't have one. I had to drive Mama's car around. And then, I got married at 18. And my husband had a truck, which was really his daddy's. And then, you know, we traded out for 2 or 3 times. We had his truck, and then we had the station wagon. And his station wagon was his mama's and daddy's. The truck was at one time his daddy's, but I think his daddy let him have it, so then it became his. But we would, you know, at first we kind of switched out. The truck, station wagon, truck, station wagon. At first, when we first got married. And let me see. Let me think. I think it was still that way when we moved to Centerville, Louisiana for 3 months. And then when we moved back to Collins and moved in the trailer park beside Granny, well, a trailer between us, still kind of the same way, but I think that's where we got our first car together. You know, that wasn't from his mom and dad, and it was the little bitty white car that I ended up backing into a log truck, and the log went through the back window. But anyway, so there you go. I'm not going to go through all of our vehicles. I wouldn't be able to remember them all. But I think I was about like, 16 or 17 when I first got that first car, and then the first black car, Mama's Mercury. So hope that answers your question, Audie. Hope you enjoyed the answer. Everybody else, hope y'all enjoyed the question and the answer. And that's all I have for you for this time. So, until next time, I'm going to toodaloo.